Oh yeah. Here's where we're going today. So I've been playing a ton of Hollow Knight lately. I actually feel bad because all these people are giving advice. Like every time I open my comment dashboard, there's just waves of advice every day, and I'm like, oh guys, I'm so far past. I've been binging that game. Like right now I have over 100% completion in the in-game score, and I'm about to do the final boss next. That's how far I am. So just a heads up for anyone that's thinking of giving me advice every single episode about where to go next. I've done most of it. But here's Hungry Knight. It's what they made first. They did a game jam, and it's the first appearance of the protagonist knight character from Hollow Knight. It's just showed up in this thing. Just a fun little surprise. I'm a knight. I have something I need to do, and I'm hungry. I need to eat every 10 seconds or I will die. I must search the area carefully. Move with those buttons. Attack with Z? X with his dash? What? Why wouldn't it be like a click or something? Okay. That's a really awkward button to assign dash to. Oh, right, because arrows are moving, not WSD. Alright, so I've got to eat every 10 seconds. That's some. So this was a Ludum Dare game jam, I think. I think it's a theme... I think the theme of that particular Ludum Dare was 10 seconds. For those that don't know, Ludum Dare is a game jam where they just announce a theme, and then you make games based on that theme, and that's the entire premise. And there's a mushroom you meet. There's like a mushroom creature you meet at some point in Hollow Knight, and he actually makes cryptic references to this Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, what am I saying? Oh god. He makes cryptic references to this game, which... oh Jesus, you just die instantly. You can instantly see the art style here. The Hollow Knight looks... not the Hollow Knight, I always want to call him the Hollow Knight because you think the name of the game would be the character, but it's not. Ow. But you immediately recognize him and his nail. Whatever those weird red things are, I don't recognize. The giant knight, though, has one of the faces of the Dreamers, though. I don't remember a mustachioed, armored Mega Man villain, though, being in Hollow Knight. I don't think that ever made it in. But the giant guy you fight, while his whole body is not recognizable, the Dreamer mask is actually totally recognizable. What a weird little detail. I guess I cut the mouse off the screen. It doesn't do anything, right? Besides open concerning windows. I'm gonna die from hunger now. Wow. Feels weird having... Oh, look, it's 3 Dreamer masks. That's familiar. Oh, I waited too long. I gotta remember this weird 10-second system. Your goal is just to beat the local boss dude. They even gave you the dash and everything. That's familiar. Oh! Not gonna lie, this game's kind of crap. It's not great. So far it's just everything kills you in one hit and you just kind of dash around for a bit. Ow, I dashed the wrong way. Alright. Let's see if I can even beat the first level. I think if you kill the big thing, it might beat the level. Oh crap, that was the hitbox. It's doing my head in that I have to press arrow keys to move and Z and X to attack and dash, just because that means I'm attacking with my left hand and I'm moving with my right hand, which is the exact opposite of how old video games work on console and PC. Ow. I'm noticing that some of them they have like a weird cherry full of liquid. I guess Team Cherry, that might be that might be related to the origin of their company name. There he is. Oh, I touched him. Oh no. I like how this is proto versions of Hollow Knight in both great and awful ways, which is that you have the nail and the character and the whole, like, doing quick attacks and dashing away and stuff. But you also have the part where enemies can hurt you on contact, where if you physically touch an enemy, they hurt you. Which is a thing that really screws me in Hollow Knight constantly. Is just the part... I'm basically trying to beeline straight for the boss, just to try to find him each time. That doesn't mean constantly in boss fights, it's just the fact that I'm looking for all these attacks and their tells and try to avoid those, and then the boss will just physically walk into me instead, and that'll be devastating. I gotta beat this damn boss just once. I can't go unsatisfied. Controller support would help, but I get the feeling the Newgrounds Flash game probably doesn't have controller support, but I'm out of loop on that. But for the record, this is on Newgrounds, so if you want, you can find that. It's just there waiting to be discovered. Crap. I just couldn't find anyone to eat in time. Oh man, this is just as good as Don't Starve. It's always an accomplishment to pull off any kind of game in a... Oh, it makes it because you... Oh, the purple gives you super speed. And makes me not hungry for a while? Oh, I walked into someone a little bit though because of the super speed. Great. It's always impressive to pull off a game jam at all, especially ones that have like little two-dimensional characters with like cartoonish like walk cycles and everything. Like that's work. But also doesn't necessarily make the game fun at all. It just makes the game an impressive game jam accomplishment. I don't remember, is Ludum Dare 48 hours or is it 72 hours? But for those that don't know, I guess, a game jam is that... Oh, there we go. The idea behind a game jam is actually that you have to make a game within a time limit. You're supposed to start from scratch. Oftentimes there's a theme of some sort, and there's a bunch of teams all doing it together, and that's why it's an event. There's a whole bunch of people who are all going to make a game at the same time, and you start the game when the event starts, and you stop working on the game when it's over, and then that just becomes what it is. And so when you hear about games like, I think Surgeon Simulator might be an example, and I think Goat Simulator might be an example, you hear about some games being from game jams, like that's what that means, is that when people say that, they mean that it was made during a time limit special event, but in those cases they develop it into a larger thing because they liked it enough to stick with it or something. Or this might be an example of that, because this, in a way, I don't know if they were just, if they already had Hollow Knight set up and planned, or if it was a spin-off of this and they just liked the character they made. I don't know. But this definitely is at least tangentially related to a game that was finished ultimately. There we go. We hit the tipping point where it all just made sense to me, and I can do it now. I can do it. No, don't you dare kill me. I've made it this far. Where's the altar? Where's the altar? There it is. Is that my corpse? Yeah. Team Cherry is Rohan Fraser, Ari Gibson, and William Pellen. The end. Oh, it's over. That was the whole game. Alright. I imagine they had more people work on Hollow Knight. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think I remember the credits being longer than that, and not for like Kickstarter reasons necessarily. Hey, it's even mentioned down there, Ludum Dare 27. You can actually find on YouTube, once upon a time, Andrew and I, we did like, essentially Let's Tries of a Ludum Dare at some point. I don't remember which one it was. If I were to guess a number, I'd guess 23, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. That's all on Andrew's channel, which used to be the channel we did stuff on. Always threw around the idea of doing it in the future, but it's never get around to it. There's so many damn indie games all the time. Anyway, back to Shovel Knight. Thought this would be a fun little thing to take a look at before I finish the game. So... Oh no, I would never do that. Press the X key to play in starvation mode, where you lose juice at double speed. Oh no. Thanks for watching like always. If you want to try this game, there's a link in the description. And if you want to play starvation mode, be my guest. And if you somehow got here first, and because you were looking up Hungry Night or something, I have a Hollow Knight playthrough, so if you want to see that, there it is. It's there on this channel. Bye.